The passenger compartment is compromised on impact, and the dummy's movement is not well controlled. The small car earns an overall poor rating in this test. In the closer shot, you can see that the dummy rotates around the airbag and hits the windowsill. The force is enough to actually leave a dent.
Charging.
The car being tested, the 1995 Volkswagen Passat.
What are the legs looking like? They're a little high.
The Institute's high-speed film shows what happens in a test designed to simulate two cars colliding in an offset crash at about 38 miles an hour.
The seat tracks failed. You can't see the right foot.
The footwell area near the pedals is driven 14 inches back toward the dummy's legs.
One bad leg?
Yeah.
So it's a real bad left leg result.
The numbers indicate a high risk the left leg and ankle are broken. This car, the new Chrysler Cirrus, meets government standards and is Motor Trend magazine's Car of the Year.
3, 2, 1.
The Chrysler Cirrus was one of the worst performers.
As you watch the slow motion, remember, this test is designed to simulate a real-world crash at 38 miles an hour. The seat belts and airbag protect the head and chest, but what you can't see is the damage to the legs.
The center console has come over on the right side of his right foot.
The dummy is trapped, and the computer readings indicate high risk that both legs are broken. We took the Cirrus offset test to the man in charge of the government's crash testing program, Dr. Ricardo Martinez. Let's look at one of your five-star cars, the Ford Contour.
Now that's interesting. You notice that because of that offset, there's a little bit of motion this way.
Dateline showed Dr. Martinez the Institute's offset crash test and its analysis of what happened.
Performed very poorly, major intrusion. If you look at the footwell here, you see it's actually tearing and ripped apart in there.
Tell me realistically, what would happen to somebody's feet if they were in this car?
So this is a crash where someone could not walk away. This is a crash where you'd have major injuries, breaks, dislocations to both legs, both feet.
This is the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's front crash of the Chevrolet S10. Looking closer, we see dummy movement is not well controlled. The driver's head hits the airbag and just misses the windowsill as it rebounds. This is the front crash the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety uses to rate the Silverado 1500 Classic. The pickup slams into the offset barrier at 40 miles per hour. It's not just the front end that crumples. The passenger compartment is also deformed. In the closer shot, you'll see that the driver's movement is not well controlled. After the dummy moves into the airbag, its head drops below the windowsill. The steering wheel moves up. Another problem, the driver's seat comes loose on one of its tracks. Overall, the Silverado 1500 Classic earns only a marginal rating.